What if every NHL team made a blockbuster trade? Since we are in the off-season and everyone seems to be making fake trade proposals, I thought it would be interesting to have every team make a blockbuster trade. What if every NHL team made a blockbuster trade? How would this impact the NHL? A 3-team trade is made between the Toronto Maple Leafs, Columbus Blue Jackets, and Vancouver Canucks. Toronto Maple Leafs get Alexander Texier, Jake Virtanen, a first-round pick in 2021, and a second-round pick in 2020. Columbus Blue Jackets get William Nylander and Tanner Pearson. Vancouver Canucks get Kasperi Kapanen, Oliver Bjorkstrand, Sonny Milano, and a third-round pick in 2020. Now that the Leafs have cleared some cap space, they re-signed Mitch Marner to an 8-year deal worth $11 million per season. Vancouver Canucks re-signed Blockbuster to a 6-year deal worth $6.5 million per season. Another 3-team trade is made between the Edmonton Oilers, Detroit Red Wings, and Philadelphia Flyers. Edmonton Oilers get Tyler Bertuzzi, Robert Hagg, and a second-round pick in 2021. Detroit Red Wings get Jesse Puljujarvi, Oscar Lindblom, and German Rubtsov. Philadelphia Flyers get Kyle Yamamoto, Ryan Kuffner, and a second-round pick in 2020. Detroit Red Wings re-signed Jesse Puljujarvi to a 2-year deal worth $1.5 million per season. Then a 3-team trade is made between the Nashville Predators, Montreal Canadiens, and Winnipeg Jets. Nashville Predators get Arturi Lehkonen, Michael McCarron, Adam Lowry, and a second-round pick in 2020. Montreal Canadiens get Patrick Laine, and the Winnipeg Jets get Kyle Turris, Paul Byron, Nick Suzuki, and a first-round pick in 2020. Montreal Canadiens re-signed Patrick Laine to a 5-year deal worth $9.5 million per season. A 4th 3-team trade is made between the New Jersey Devils, Boston Bruins, and Anaheim Ducks. The New Jersey Devils get David Backes, Sam Steele, and a first-round pick in 2020. The Boston Bruins get Pavel Zacha and Nick Ritchie. Anaheim Ducks get Miles Wood, Jesper Bratt, Kevin Miller, and a second-round pick in 2023. Boston Bruins re-signed Pavel Zacha to a 2-year deal worth $2.3 million per season. Another 3-team trade is made between the Pittsburgh Penguins, Carolina Hurricanes, and Buffalo Sabres. The Pittsburgh Penguins get Justin Falk and Evan Rodriguez. The Carolina Hurricanes get Patrick Hornquist and a first-round pick in 2022. Buffalo Sabres get Justin Schultz, Warren Foegele, and a second-round pick in 2021. Buffalo Sabres re-signed Warren Foegele to a 4-year deal worth $3.5 million per season. Then a 3-team trade is made between the Tampa Bay Lightning, Arizona Coyotes, and Colorado Avalanche. The Tampa Bay Lightning get Connor Garland, Christian Dvorak, and Colin Wilson. The Colorado Avalanche get Nick Schmaltz and Yanni Gourde. The Arizona Coyotes get Alex Killorn, JT Compher, and Matt Calvert. The Vegas Golden Knights, Chicago Blackhawks, and New York Islanders make a 3-team trade. The Vegas Golden Knights get Michael Dal Colle, Lucas Carlson, and a first-round pick in 2021. The Chicago Blackhawks get Alex Tuch, and the New York Islanders get Cody Glass, Dylan Sakura, and a second-round pick in 2020. New York Rangers trade Pavel Buchnevich, Philip Chatel, Brandon Smith, and a second-round pick in 2020 to the LA Kings for Jeff Carter, Jarrett Anderson-Dolan, and a third-round pick in 2020. Washington Capitals trade Dmitry Orlov and Lars Eller to the Calgary Flames for TJ Brody, Mark Jankowski, and a second-round pick in 2021. Florida Panthers trade Colton Seaver, Mackenzie Weegar, and a third-round pick in 2021 to the St. Louis Blues for Zach Sanford and Joel Edmundson. Then the Stars trade Jason Dickinson, Julius Honka, and a second-round pick in 2021 to the Minnesota Wild for Jason Zucker. Dallas Stars buy out Martin Hanzal. San Jose Sharks trade Melker Karlsson and a third-round pick in 2020 to the Ottawa Senators for J.G. Pageau. After the blockbuster trades are made, some teams make some free agent signings to fill out their roster. Free agent signings. Anaheim Ducks signed Dan Girardi and Derek Brassard. LA Kings signed Jake Gardner and Tobias Ryder. Ottawa Senators signed Valeri Nichushkin and Ben Lovejoy. Boston Bruins signed Joe Thornton. Buffalo Sabres signed Thomas Vanek. Chicago Blackhawks signed Patrick Maroon. Detroit Red Wings signed Nicholas Kronwall. Edmonton Oilers signed Justin Williams. Minnesota Wild signed Dion Phaneuf. Andrew McDonald signs with the New York Islanders. Philadelphia Flyers signed Jason Pominville. St. Louis Blues signed Brian Boyle. Vancouver Canucks signed Riley Sheahan. And Ben Hutton signs with the Winnipeg Jets. All remaining unsigned RFAs re-sign with their current teams. These changes will have a major impact on the 2019-2020 season. In first place in the Atlantic Division are the Tampa Bay Lightning, followed by the Boston Bruins and Toronto Maple Leafs. In first place in the Metropolitan Division are the Washington Capitals, followed by the Pittsburgh Penguins and Philadelphia Flyers. The Florida Panthers hold the first wildcard spot in the Eastern Conference, and the New Jersey Devils hold the second wildcard spot in the Eastern Conference. Missing out on the playoffs in the Eastern Conference are the Carolina Hurricanes, Montreal Canadiens, New York Rangers, New York Islanders, Buffalo Sabres, Detroit Red Wings, Columbus Blue Jackets, and Ottawa Senators. In first place in the Central Division are the Dallas Stars, followed by the Nashville Predators and the St. Louis Blues. In first place in the Pacific Division are the San Jose Sharks, followed by the Vegas Golden Knights and the Calgary Flames. The Winnipeg Jets hold the first wildcard spot in the Western Conference, and the Colorado Avalanche hold the second wildcard spot in the Western Conference. Missing out on the playoffs in the Western Conference are the Edmonton Oilers, Chicago Blackhawks, Anaheim Ducks, Vancouver Canucks, Arizona Coyotes, Minnesota Wild, and LA Kings. The Boston Bruins and Colorado Avalanche meet in the Stanley Cup Finals, and the Boston Bruins win the Stanley Cup in 6 games. In this scenario, the biggest winners are the Boston Bruins, Toronto Maple Leafs, Pittsburgh Penguins, Edmonton Oilers, and Colorado Avalanche. The biggest losers in this scenario are the Detroit Red Wings, Arizona Coyotes, Columbus Blue Jackets, and LA Kings. With the changes made in this scenario, the landscape of the NHL would be drastically different, and it would affect the league for many years to come. Next, what if the best player on each team was traded?